Florida State's athletic director, Michael Alford, has made an important hire with the college athletics landscape changing rapidly all across the board. Having the personnel in-house to be able to deal with these changes and excel into the future is going to be very important now with revenue sharing coming into the fold this upcoming year. Also, too, dealing with NIL, it's very important to have the personnel on the back end to be able to deal with this and all of the changes expected to come in the years ahead. But Florida State here making a hire with Josh Turner as the Deputy Athletic Director and Chief Financial Officer. He will replace Ross Cobb, who held the role since 2019. Josh Turner's background, he previously worked with Georgia Southern as the Senior Associate Athletic Director and CFO. He was also the member of Director of Athletics Executive Team, where he oversaw strategic planning, including the Athletic Strategic Plan and Facilities Master Plan. Also helped with multiple sports programs, including volleyball and baseball, and the hiring of multiple head coaches, and was the budget analyst starting with them in 2020 originally there. So he began a lot of this back-end operations there with Georgia Southern. Also, too, spent some time with the Miami Hurricanes down south, where he held the position of Assistant Athletic Director for Business Operations. He managed a $164 million operating budget, which was the largest in Miami athletics history. He served as the primary football budget liaison and worked closely with the ACC and university personnel. Some additional professional experience too that he brings to the table. He worked as a strategy analyst with the E15 group, consulting for the Tampa Bay Rays. Actually, I live here in St. Petersburg downtown, so just a couple blocks away from the Tropicana field. But he spent some time with the Tampa Bay Rays and the major leagues. Baseball, and then also, too, he held roles as a baseball program manager, enrollment coordinator at IMG Academy, and gained some experience as an intern for the Salem Red Sox and a pro scout for baseball prospectus. He earned a bachelor's degree from Southeastern University, and he also played some college baseball as well. So this new hiring aligns a lot with what FSU's goal is to remain competitive in the rapidly evolving landscape that is college athletics right now. Like I was just mentioning, NIL is playing such a massive role in college sports as a whole. And Florida State, I think, is learning as years go on, along with a lot of these other universities. We're seeing some universities move on from their primary collectives. We're seeing some that are excelling great, but there's a lot of changes being made everywhere for a lot of these college teams, and they're trying to prepare. And with doing that, you have to build a lot of personnel on the back end into your operations. Bringing him into as well with Josh Turner coming into the fold, his extensive experience in the financial management part of things will help with the NIL space as well. To the revenue sharing is going to be really important, and making sure numbers are staying really tight and taken care of in a budget aspect, but also to strategic planning, athletic operations as well, with working alongside Michael Alford is very important in his new role, and is expected to help strengthen FSU's ability to adapt to these new revenue sharing changes that are coming up too. And Michael Alford, very well known too, of going and making sure he's bringing people that are experienced and have excelled at their previous stops too. If we're going to what the House and the NCAA settlement is bringing to the table to all of these colleges, it's a major shift in college athletics, and is anticipated to a settlement agreement between the House and the NCAA starting in 2025 and the 2026 season. Annual revenue sharing will begin with a $20.5 million cap. The revenue sharing cap is set to increase by 4.4% annually. And as a part of that agreement as well, the final approval hearing for the settlement is scheduled for April of 2025. So definitely out of my wheelhouse. This is all kind of business operations, money, government, all that kind of stuff. Not the best at maybe explaining it. So I did want to come on here, though, and to point out, I think this is an important hire for Florida State, as like I had mentioned, there's a lot of things happening at the college level that is just kind of just shocking about the different things, and a lot of just think about it just as a coaching stance for Mike Norvell and the rest of this coaching staff. But then when you go to the back end, I mean, it's just insanity what's happening in college athletics. But Florida State doing as best as they can to prepare and look ahead as well, which I think is very important for Michael Alford and company. And now with a new hire with Josh Turner coming into the fold for the Florida State Seminoles. So if you like updates like this, feel free to hit that like button down below. Definitely would appreciate it. Gets it out to more FSU fans that want to tune in and hear the little back end things of nuggets like this. I'm not sure if you guys really are keen on wanting to hear all this kind of stuff, but I'm going to give it to you no matter what. It is January. It's a little dry, so not a whole ton of stuff going on. But like I said, I think this is a important hire for Florida State. And too, if you want to see more of these videos come up onto your feed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell to the right. It will notify you every time we release a new episode. So until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.